Hey everyone, this is Prince Watercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario is Missing for Super Nintendo. We completed 2 more cities last time, and now we have 1 more door to go through. Once we go through that, we'll be done with this game. So let's turn on the in-game map, jump on a Koopa, and get cracking with this one. And I'm not finding any artifacts so far, even though we've just started. And I do see an info booth over here, so let's go ahead and check this place out. It appears we are at Big Ben, so we are apparently in London. So, we want to get on the Globulator and take Yoshi to London, England, UK. I wouldn't mind being there in the UK for a brief spell myself. And now we have Yoshi down here, so let's go ahead and pick a road that I want to go down. And this one looks like something I want to go down, so let's go ahead and go down here. Even though they all go down somewhere. And apparently I'm as far down as I can probably go, but there are Koopas here, and one of them has an artifact, so let's grab it. This is Westminster Abbey, and apparently we have Big Ben's Minute Hand. So, we want to go back to Big Ben and return the Minute Hand. Thankfully, we know where the info booth for that is, so we can read the pamphlet and see what we need to know. Big Ben, the symbol of England, is located in the Houses of Parliament, England's Capitol Hill. It's officially called the Palace of Westminster, originally the Palace of Edward the Confessor. At the north end of Parliament is the clock tower, 320 feet high. The face of the tower's clock is enormous. The minute hands alone are 14 feet long. Although most people believe the clock itself is Big Ben, that distinction goes to the tower's 13-ton bell, which strikes the hour and lets London know all is well. So Big Ben is really the name of the bell. Anyway, let's make sure all is well by returning the Minute Hand, otherwise that bell will not ring. Big Ben is a bell. Do not choose clock, do not choose tower, definitely do not choose that last one. Don't trip yourself up a second time. And the clock tower is 320 feet high. And there's a picture of Big Ben for those who want it. So, I now want to go to the north, see if I can find anything. There's some Koopas, but will they get me anything? No, but apparently I'm led to the last info booth anyway. Ah, the Tower of London, that's where the crown jewels are. I like the artifacts and the geographical landmarks that they chose for this one. They're pretty much what you'd expect them to be. Anyway, let's see how far we can make some progress by going north from here. And there's an artifact. And it's a bust of Shakespeare. I believe that will go to Westminster Abbey. But for now, I want to find the other 2 artifacts. Or rather, the last one, now that I know where everything is. And there are some Koopas up north, but will they get me anything? Doesn't seem like they will, but you never know. And unfortunately, we got nothing. We need to find another road. Where am I going to find some more Koopas? Apparently I'm going to have to go left one and then keep going down from there. Apparently that's the last Koopa on the map, and that one's going to have the artifact. So let's get on down there then. And there's a Koopa. Alright. I need to find out where I am. I can't go down from here, only up. And I believe that's where Big Ben was, but I do know where Westminster Abbey is. So, let's go down here and return the bust of Shakespeare. Also, those are the crown jewels on the left of that. And we finally have a pamphlet for Westminster Abbey. Edward the Confessor, a one-time ruler, ordered the building of Westminster Abbey, officially known as the Collegiate Church of St. Peter in Westminster, to serve as his burial place. From his death in 1066 until 1760, most British and English sovereigns were buried there. Perhaps to get their money's worth, the Abbey has also been the site of coronations and many royal weddings. Considered a masterpiece of Gothic architecture, the Abbey has undergone many renovations. Now let's return that bust. It was built as a burial place, and minster means monastery. Believe it or not. And there's Westminster Abbey. For those wanting a picture of that. Now it's time to head upwards to the Tower of London. Was it here, or was it somewhere else? I can't remember. Oh, it's down here. That's where it is. Anyway, let's learn about the Tower of London, shall we? William the Conqueror built the Tower of London for several reasons. To protect London from invasion, to oversee shipping on the Thames, and to scare his subjects. The original tower was built around 1078. It covers 18 acres on the banks of the Thames River. At various times, the tower has been a mint, a fortress, a vault, a terrible jail, and a place of execution. Famous as a showplace for England's elaborate crown jewels, the jewel house includes the largest cut diamond in the world at 530 carats. Let's go ahead and return the crown jewels. I believe William the Conqueror ordered the building of the Tower of London, and from the tower you can see the Thames. After all, it was built across it. And there is the Tower of London itself. We are finally done with the City of London. So, let's head back down to the start, which thankfully isn't that far away. And there we go. Over 100,000 points, that's not a bad score, and if you want to skip to the end of the game, well, there's a password for you. There you go. And we finally face Roy now that we've taken down all the cities here. His double backing seems to be rather random, but you still have to jump on him 6 times, I believe. And I thought he was going to double back on me there again, but we got him. And once you go through this door, that's it. You finally get the ending for Mario is Missing for Super Nintendo Entertainment System. So we finally pulled a lever, we finally freed Mario, and there's Bowser right there at the top corner. At top center, I mean. He drops down, and you think this would be a final boss battle of sorts, but nope, Luigi just goes back to the lever, pushes it, and turns out Bowser falls into a cannon. And he gets shot out of his own castle. Once he lands outside his own castle, he freezes to death, and then he breaks into a bunch of pieces. And that's it for Mario is Missing for Super Nintendo. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. It's very monotonous and dirt easy. The real challenge is in learning all the geography stuff, learning about landmarks, getting to the info booths, and trying to remember what was on the pamphlets. And because of that, not many people look at this in a somewhat positive light. I kind of grew up with this game, and it was really fun to play this like 20 odd years after I first played it, and who knows how long it has been since my last time playing through it. Probably 10 plus. And it's really not that bad a game. It's not as bad as other people make it out to be. And that's basically all I can really say on it. I mean, the game does what it should. I mean, it could be much worse than what it already is. So I guess it could be worth keeping in your collection and worth playing if you wanted to play through this. That's pretty much it. So, that is it for Mario is Missing. Hopefully I'll be back with another game. Until then, this is Prince Watercress. Take care, stay safe, thanks for watching, and see you guys later!